Welcome to TechMe News, and thank you for trusting us that we will inform you of all recent events from all around the world, from politics to social events. In an international ambit, we will check the progress that hurricanes are having, especially in America and principally in the United States and in Mexico, and how they are expected to impact land, principally in Veracruz and in Texas. In other news, we will also check the newest events about the elimination of the program DACA, also known for helping immigrants. And in the social ambit, there's a certain couple that has a big surprise for all of us. A Mexican couple that we all love and think is part of our family. About the hurricanes in the United States, there are now 4 hurricanes being a threat to the United States and to America. One has already passed, and sadly it left 44 deceased people and millions of dollars in expenses for construction of mainly Texas, one of the most destructive and affected states by this hurricane. This hurricane is called Harvey. This hurricane also brought rainy days and storms to Mexico, mainly in the northern part of the country, basically the states of Tamaulipas, Monterrey, Coahuila, Baja California Norte, and Baja California Sur. The second one, the one that people is expecting to arrive and are preparing for the possible damage it can cause, is Irma, who, according to specialists and all the investigations that have been made, it is threatening with making more damage than the one that Harvey did. All those floods that Harvey made in the United States are expected to be at least twice its size with Irma. And although the other 2 hurricanes are not considered as threatening as Harvey and Irma, Jose and Katia are now Category 3, and they are going to hit part of the USA, and also they will hit Mexico. Mainly, they are expected to hit Mexico in the Gulf of Mexico, and mainly in Veracruz, and also they are expected to hit United States in the state of Texas. Advancing with today's news, the DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, was cancelled by President Trump during the last few days. This, of course, caused a lot of social struggles, since this program helps mainly kids that come from Mexico to live from the United States, immigrant kids that from the level they have of education are accepted into society and they are considered as part of the United States. These actions from President Trump caused the anger of thousands of students and of course young boys and girls who are against these actions and the course of the presidential things the President Trump is making. And although they probably right, it is kind of like the purpose of Trump's presidency, to make immigrants a less number in America's population. And although there haven't been bigger incidents according to this conflict, our favorite, or at least my personal favorite person in the last few years of America's history, ex-President Obama, publicly made his opinion very clear and stated that he is not completely in disagreement with President Trump's actions, and he's refusing since he believes it is unfair the actions this president is taking, since immigrants as American citizens are also humans and people who deserve the best way and quality of life. Another event that happened recently in this year was the total eclipse of the sun made by the moon when it aligns perfectly with the sun, causing the earth to be completely in darkness. This event was not missed by the President of the United States, Donald Trump, who was watching this phenomenon from the second floor balcony of Washington White House. This phenomenon was seen for more than 4,000 people all around the United States. United States was one of the few countries where this phenomenon was seen completely. And when I mean completely, I mean the sun covered fully by the moon. Although this phenomenon was able to be seen completely in some other countries, United States was one of the most important countries, since NSA was directing live the transmission of how the sun was being covered by the moon, hour by hour, minute by minute. And here in Mexico, the 21 of August of 2017 was the day we were able to watch this phenomenon, and we will be able to watch it again in 2026, when it says that we will have the opportunity to watch a phenomenon like this, a total eclipse of sun. And these are the latest news in an international level. However, we do have a Mexican news that has flipped the whole world around, since these two actors are very recognized in this country. These actors, Mauricio Ockman and Aislinn Derbez, have been working in their latest project named Hazlo Como Hombre, a comedy movie that you should watch if you want to have a good laugh. These actors posted through social medias, basically by Instagram, their latest news and the reason of their happiness. This is that they are expecting a baby. The couple, married a year ago, made very clear the statement that they are very happy about the newest member of their very small family. We want to congratulate both of you for this and for the growth of your family. And that was all for today's news. I would like to thank you, especially for watching us and believing that we will be very specific with everything we will inform you, and everything will be truth, and we will have very specific details about what happens without ever lying to you. We also want to remind you that if you want to make a change in the world, you are the one to make it. And remember that the change is in you, and also in your partners. So be respectful, and remember that you can make the world a better place little by little with your actions. Something as small as picking up a trash from the floor and putting it into the trash can. Thank you one last time for synchronizing us in Tech Me News. We hope we keep in touch with us for more news, and the truth will always be with us. I'm Fernanda Maldonado. Have a very good night.